Breaking news with Based and BG. So, guys, if you thought this country was far gone, wait until you find out that there's people currently, as we speak, protesting for the right for migrants to rape children. Yeah, they are currently protesting for the right for migrants to rape children. Let's get into this, guys. So the British public have finally reached a boiling point, and I do not blame them, specifically in the Epping, in the area of Epping. I believe that's in Essex. My geography isn't that great, but you would never guess it, guys. Another migrant has assaulted a child once again in the Epping area. And obviously, if you're a mother, if you're a father, if you're a neighbor, if you're just a human being with a heart, you're going to go out and protest. And that's exactly what happened. All the locals gathered together and basically protested for basically an end to this, okay? Because this is happening in so many areas in the UK where migrants keep making up a majority of the people assaulting children.
Mason! To those minors! You want to sit here and chat for minors, yeah?
Oh, fine. Round the front.
Video.
No! He's been trying to chat to minors, bro! He's chatting to minors, bro! Them minors said, police are coming! Police are coming! He's been
Okay, sorry. Mason! Mason! Sorry. Come here. Beg. It's a kick.
And I believe you did it to this
Sorry.
And what's so shocking to me is a lot of the time these migrants have just come here. They haven't been here for more than 2 or 3 years and they're already doing this. It just goes to show that when they look at the map of Great Britain, they see a joke. They see a circus. As in, how can you come into the country? You have not been here for a year. I don't know the details, but I'm pretty sure that this person hasn't been here for more than 2 years and you're already committing the most horrendous crimes. So yes, the locals were very, very furious and they had every right to be. Here's some of the footage.
Protect our kids! 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 Protect our kids!
This is Adam Brooks. I'm at the Migrant Hotel in Epping, the Bell, and there is a protest because a migrant is alleged and was charged with sexual assault against a young girl in Epping High Road last week. Now, worried mothers, worried children, there's grandmothers, there's fathers, uncles, granddads. There are women and children, literally hundreds of people here at the Bell Hotel in Epping. Hundreds. I've seen people in wheelchairs, nans, granddads. Obviously, there's a lot of men. Look, at the end of the day, when schoolgirls are getting harassed and potentially attacked on the streets of any town, the men will come out and the men will try to defend their children. Look, so far I have not seen any trouble.
All of those incompetent people that have allowed uncontrolled mass immigration to this country, this is what happens. Epping is a beautiful place, a peaceful place, but you're ruining it, like you're ruining the whole country. Sort it out. There's no such thing as integration when you ram it down people's throats, and there is no such thing as peace and community cohesion with uncontrolled mass immigration to this country. The people living here are unvetted, we don't know who they are, and it is dangerous for our community. Hear the people of Epping. Shut this hotel. It is not the right place. No place in this country should have a hotel like this, but Epping certainly shouldn't. Close this hotel.
Now, if a child being assaulted by a migrant wasn't tragic enough, wait until you find out that the anti-racist, Marxist, communists, at this point I'm going to call them the pedophilimist, okay, since they support pedophilia, came and actually countered this protest, guys. I mean, they are out on the streets countering the people who are saying stop the raping of little children. Do you know how much of a sick human being you have to be to do that? Let me show you some of the footage, guys.
The police, look. Horrible cunt. Fuck off back to Walthamstow.
And we've got anti-racism lot that have turned up. Things are getting heated here. I just cannot believe that an anti-racism mob would turn up against something like this.
Give me them signs! Oi! Give me them signs! Oi! Give me them signs! Give me them fucking signs!
Stand next to each other, yeah? Can we not stand next to each other?
I'm not standing, I'm walking. Fuck off out of Epping! Why are you pushing me? Fucking protection, Nazi!
Oh, mate, he looks like a proper nonce, that one. Look at them. Fucking dirty animals. Absolute filthy animals. Look at them.
Look at his helmet. Look at his helmet. Pino! Pino!
What are you all smiling for? They're touching kids. See that bald one over there behind the copper? He's an absolute nonce. He's got kids locked up over a fucking dirty little freedom. Absolute filth. That one there in the Adidas top. What a nonce. What an absolute nonce. And that one there.
Fucking wrong, fucking right!
So, oh my God. So standing up to rape makes you racist? Is this what this country has come to, guys? That if you stand up to rape in the hands of a migrant, you are now a racist. You are now a far right if you stand up to rape. This country is so far gone. Like, nothing can convince me that these people are not being paid, because you have to be being paid. For you to take time out of your day to go counter an anti protest, there is something seriously wrong with you. You're either a deranged human being, you're a pedophile, or you are being paid to do this. Okay, it's one thing to go and counter a freedom of speech march. It's one thing to go counter an anti-immigration march. It's one thing to go counter, I don't know, a Tommy Robinson march. But it's a whole different ball game to go out and counter a march that is against children being raped. These people are sick in the head. They are sick in their head. It's either they're sick in the head or they're being paid. But I'm convinced that they're being paid, because if you guys check out my recent videos, when I went to one of these marches to go find out why these people were doing this, half of them didn't even know what they were doing there. Half of them didn't even know the history of the ideologies they were supporting. They did not know. They were just there screaming and shouting. One guy, he was screaming and shouting, and when I grabbed him for an interview, he started stuttering and he told me to delete it and he walked off. He didn't know why he was there. So it's like, this is a whole different low that this country has gone into. This is a whole different low. I won't say the country, but the left has gone to, that they are now countering an anti-protest. You should be disgusted and embarrassed in yourself. Imagine that your 70-year-old grandchild asks you, what did you do in your 20s? Oh, I was there, countering people who were trying to defend children being assaulted. You should be disgusted in yourself. And my thing is even if these people are being paid, I can't even put into words how morally corrupt you have to be to accept money to the point where you will actually defend something that you know to be one of the most sickening crimes. Now, there was also a footage of a leftist who actually got beat up. I'll show you the footage, guys.
Get him! Why are you getting on him? Why are you get him? That's the nonce. That one.
You're bleeding!
Oh, what's the matter, mate? What's that on your head? What's that on your head? You've been cut. You've been cut, have you? Hey? You fucking faggot. You've been cut. Hey?
You dirty nonsense! You protected pedo!
Yes, you dirty pedo.
Now, I do not condone violence. I do not condone violence. However, I feel like anyone who supports children being assaulted in the hands of migrants, yeah, maybe you do deserve a few punches here and there. But to conclude, guys, I generally believe that this is going to start becoming the norm. Every 6 to 3 months, we're going to keep seeing protests. We're going to keep seeing riots. Why? Because our establishment is antagonizing us. Every time our establishment treats our borders like it's Lily Phillips's pussy, okay, and just allowing anyone to come in and come out and come in and come out, the more division and chaos we are going to have in our country. I don't know why it's so difficult for people to understand, okay, that if we keep importing cultures that are alien to us, that are not compatible with us, majority of the people who are coming into this country believe that marrying a 6-year-old is perfectly fine. These are the people they are importing. And then these people, they come here, they assault our children. And when these locals actually have enough, as they should, because they're normal human beings with heart who will have sympathy over the fact that children are being assaulted, what do? They lock us up, they call us far right, they throw us in jail, and they demonize us. They are antagonizing us, guys. But I'm very, very, very proud of the Epping community for finally taking a stand and saying enough is enough, okay? And I feel like if more people in this country had this mentality of actually going out and saying enough is enough, we would actually see more progress. But guys, we need to start putting more pressure on our government. I will always repeat this: there's nothing wrong with migration. My parents are migrants. I'm a first generation migrant. But what is wrong, in my personal opinion, is mass migration, uncontrolled migration when we're not vetting people, we're not checking people, we're not checking their criminal records, we're not even checking if they have a work experience or flipping CV. We're just importing anyone. They are making this country more and more dangerous. But because we live in this world that keeps promoting this idea of multiculturalism and everybody's equal, we're also equal, and everybody deserves the opportunity to live here, that's why we're having this chaos. And let me just make something very clear. Yes, we are all equal, but cultures are not equal. Let's stop sitting here and pretending that cultures are equal. No, some cultures are more demonic and more dark and more backwards than others, and they shouldn't be allowed here. They shouldn't. But anyways, guys, if you guys want more videos like this, do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye, guys.